Big announcement that just dropped a few hours ago. At least I'm just now seeing it. 20,000 jobs have been lost in AAA gaming. And the reason that we're hitting 20,000 is because Microsoft has announced that they're laying off 8% of their workforce for its gaming division. That's 1,900 employees. And they say that there's a concerning lack of industry growth. Now, I think AA games, indie games, stuff like that, I think is doing okay. A lot of these AAA games, though, are having a problem, and there's a lot of reasons for that. It's not all the woke stuff. A lot of it has to do with the fact that these games cost a ridiculous amount of money to make, and they have to be guaranteed sellers. That's what makes a lot of this controversy that they've created themselves, by the way, kind of funny, because any kind of bad press and audience problems, like doing stuff like this, like this kind of sums up a lot of the problems here, which comes from this report where it came out that they are encouraging creators to not make females with exaggerated body proportions, which links in, with Sweet Baby and a lot of these consultant groups that they get to help them drive woke shit. I mean, look at this. This speaks for itself, this picture. 2000. These are all pictures of Cortana from each Halo game. I'm not sure which ones the last few are from, but obviously 2001 is Halo. 2004 is Halo 2, 2007 is Halo 3, 2012 is Halo 4, where she kind of reached peak. And then look at her in 2015, that's probably Halo 5, and then I'm going to guess 2021 is the new Halo. I forget what it's called. Kind of the game itself is forgettable at this point, and then look how she looks there. That's kind of where gaming has went. These companies have caused problems for themselves with this shit, chasing this mysterious audience that is going to show up and just make them all kinds of money. So as Grums puts it here, we are up to 20K job losses in AAA. Should have let your men be men and your women be curvy, Xbox. You care more about virtue signaling than games and jobs. And he's not wrong there. He's not wrong. I mean, we have seen studios fold over shit like this. The Forspoken game. Folded that studio that Square Enix had that made it. And a lot of it came from this Sweet Baby Inc. type group, Black Girl Gamers. And we're going to tie back into that story. This morning it was revealed that they are thinking about suing that Park Place and Grums for spreading misinformation about their hiring practices, even though they're the ones that put that shit out there themselves when they say we're only going to hire certain people based on how they look and what their gender is, which is illegal. That's illegal. You can't do that. They put that information out themselves. So it's not misinformation. They're not going to be able to. In fact, the case would probably get thrown out, to be honest. But we have some information on what it was like to work for them and the kind of company they are. A former @BlackGirlGamers member, Gothics TV, claims BGG never cared about diversity, was kicked out for refusing to hate white people, and after leaving, she was harassed for months by the consulting company. Black Girl Gamers worked on Square Enix failed Forspoken. And I confirmed this right here. Here's her account. Very nice person. Going to actually have her and Grums on Flashcast this Saturday to talk about this stuff. As a former Black Girl Gamers member, I can confidently say these people are full of crap. They do not care about diversity. They promptly kicked me out for being anti-black, a.k.a. not making an idol out of my skin color and refusing to hate white people. I was harassed for months after the fact and received an onslaught of vitriol from many of their members. You know how BGG responded? They blocked me and literally scrubbed my existence off their platforms. By the way, most of the vitriol I received from many of their members made it into the final cut of the Gothics documentary, gothicsfilm.com. So if they want to talk about receipts, boo-hoo, I have them. And here's a picture of her with the woman who runs it. I believe that's her name. Let me be clear, I have no ill will towards these people, and I'm always praying that J.N. and her crew will eventually have their wake-up moment just like I did. Maybe this is it. Yeah, she used to be left and is come over to Reason, actually. Very, very cool person, and I look forward to talking to her on Saturday. So this is what's going on. The state of the gaming industry is in a mess. You can't tell me that laying off people left and right like these companies are doing is a sign that things are good. You see games not selling well all the time. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, as great as a game that is. Great game from what I've played of it and from what I've seen people say about it. Not making a lot of money. It's just a fact. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's not on PC and it's not on Xbox. But you know what? A lot of games are on every platform that are AAA. Some of them don't sell enough either. So maybe you should all get back to making games people actually want and stop hating your audience and attacking them and telling them they're toxic. Like that one BBC host who said she wanted to have a final purge of gamers. You shouldn't be trying to shrink your audience. You should be trying to grow it without pissing everybody off. Obviously, what you're doing isn't working. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.